ECDL Advanced, Access, Lesson 16, Average Values. Average, or AVG, is another summary calculation. It calculates the average of all values in a field. It's selected from the total row in the query grid in a similar way as count and sum, which we discussed in the last two lessons. All summary calculations can be combined with selection criteria to obtain statistics on certain parts of the data. So let's go back to the query that we had open at the end of the last lesson, which was lesson 15, when we discussed the count feature. Okay, so we had a blank query. We now want to add the field type of premises. Leave the total box as group by. Next, add the field price to the grid. In the total box, select the calculation AVG. If we now run the query, we will find that the average price for each type of premises is shown. Switch back to the design view. Now let's include the lift field on the grid. Leave its total value as group by and enter yes in its criteria. If we run the query again, we will see the average property prices by type of premises, but this time only for properties that have a lift. Let's switch back to design view. We're now going to remove the lift column and then add a criteria of store unit to the type of businesses column. If we now run the query, we will see the average price for store units only. Let's switch to design view again and delete the type of premises column. Now if we run the query, we will see the average price for all premises. Let's switch to design view again and clear all the information from the query grid. Now let's leave the query grid on the screen. This is the point from which we're going to continue in the next lesson, which will be lesson 17, in which we will discuss maximum and minimum values within queries. Okay, I hope this is making sense, and I look forward to seeing you next time.